Outside of these two calls, our agency had not dealt with Robert Card.
Sagadahoc County Sheriff Joel Mary says Robert Card had never been on his deputies' radar, but that all changed in May when reports obtained by the I-Team show Card's family reached out to the Sheriff's Department, his son telling deputies that Card had been hearing voices or starting to experience paranoia since back in January. The family also saying Card had 10 to 15 handguns and rifles in his home. Deputies later wrote that they reached out to his Army Reserve unit, who agreed to sit down with Card and get him help.
And we did have some assurances from the family and from the Army Reserve.
Then in September, the Sheriff's Office received a request to do a welfare check on Card from that same Army Reserve unit in Saco, after they claimed Card made threats to, quote, shoot up the facility. Documents show those threats stemmed from an incident involving Card at Camp Smith in New York over the summer, which led his reserve unit to call police and send him to the hospital for a mental evaluation. Then on September 15th and 16th, a Sagadahoc County deputy, along with backup, tried to find Card at his home on West Road here in Bowdoin. On the first day, the deputy wrote Card wasn't home. Then on the second day, they say his Subaru Outback, which state police say was used during the mass shooting last week in Lewiston, was in the driveway. They weren't able to contact him this time either, even though the report says Card could be heard moving around inside the trailer.
In your mind, should he have made contact at some point?
You know, that's, again, speculation, I think, that it could have been handled different.
But would you want a deputy in your department to, if a person is expressing these concerns, find that person, even if they have to bring backup, be face-to-face with them?
So one of the things that we're, trying to do from this, that we're looking to do from this, is really we'll take a hard look at everything that we have, from all of our policies, all of our procedures.
While deputies failed to find Card in September, they did speak with his brother, writing that he told them, quote, between him and his father, they would work to ensure that Robert does not have access to any firearms. They also said they'd help get Card treatment.
When you have a concern about possible threats, should you leave that up to the family to take care of?
Yeah, sometimes that works very well. Oftentimes families don't want their loved ones or individuals to go into the system.
Deputies did send out a statewide teletype after they couldn't find Card, warning law enforcement of Card's psychotic episodes and that he's known to be armed and dangerous. That alert was canceled on October 18th, just 1 week before the mass shooting in Lewiston.
This has just been a real tragedy. My heart does hurt for our community.